Hey gamers, tier list time. And this time is a tier list about my favorite fighting game ever. I love the Street Fighter series since I was a kid, and I love almost every game in the series, but Ultra Street Fighter 4 is by far my favorite. I lost count how many times I went to work, almost without sleeping, because I was watching Street Fighter 4 tournaments all night. I love the FADC combos, the one frame links, and all the combo possibilities that this game have. I can't wait for Street Fighter 6, but I doubt that will ever be a Street Fighter better than this one. Now, like the previous tier list here in my channel, this is not a tier list about the weakest or the strongest, but about the ones that I love the most. Gameplay, story, character design, special moves, super moves, and gameplay. So let's start. Abel. Personally, I love Abel. I like his design and I love his special moves, and it's not very hard playing with him, so here. Adon. Adon is one of the original fighters from the original Street Fighter. I love Muay Thai and I love his special move and his cocky attitude, so I love him. Akuma. If you saw any of my previous tier lists, you know that I hate this character. He's just a monkey with Ryu and Ken moves, so I hate him. Balrog. I like all the characters from Street Fighter 2, and Balrog is one of them. This is probably my favorite version of him, so here. Bison. Bison is one of my least favorite fighters in Street Fighter 2, and I don't think he have what it takes to be a boss, but I like him a little. Blanca. I love the beast from Brazil, and it isn't very hard to learn how to play with him, so here. Cammy. Who doesn't love Cammy? She's a fan favorite, and she's in almost every Street Fighter game, so I love her, no doubt. Chun-Li, the strongest woman in the world, and in my opinion the best female character in the Street Fighter universe, so first place for now. Cody. I love Cody since the first time I saw him in Final Fight in the arcades more than 30 years ago, and I love him since then, so second place for now. Viper. I don't like Viper since the first time I saw her. A friend of mine always kicked my ass online with her. That made me hate the character even more, so here. Dan. It's impossible not to love Dan. He's such a cool and goofy character, so here, no doubt. Decapo. I love almost every Bison doll, and I love Decapo. I like his special, super and ultra moves, and her design with the mask is also very cool, so here. DJ. I love DJ since I saw him in Super Street Fighter 2 in the Sega Genesis. His stage music is one of the best in that game, and I love his special moves, so here. Dhalsim. Dhalsim is a very unique character, and I love when the top players play with him in tournaments, so here. Dudley. Although I prefer Balrog over Dudley, in this game his combos are very cool, so here. Elena. I could put Elena higher because I love all her moves and her design, but I hate her healing ultra, because in my opinion I think it's very shit, so here. L40. I like the design of L40, but I hate everything else. He's one of the most annoying characters in any fighting game, and I hate playing with him and against him, so here. Evil Ryu. I always prefer Ryu over Evil Ryu, but this is by far my favorite version of him. His combos are insane, and is one of the coolest characters to play, as well as seeing pro players playing with him in tournaments, so first place for now. Fei Long. Fei Long was my least favorite news challenger, because he's just a Bruce Lee clone, as so many others. But just like almost every character in this game, this is my favorite version of him, so here. Gen. I love Gen. It reminds me of the old Kung Fu masters in the old Hong Kong movies. It's very hard to play with him, but it's no doubt one of the characters that I love the most, so here. Gulken. Finally, we saw and play with the master of Ryu and Ken. And what more can we ask? His moves, special moves, super moves, ultra moves are all very cool. And for now, first place. Guile. is one of my favorite fighters since Street Fighter 2. I like his design and I absolutely love the Sonic Boom and the Flash Kick, so I love him. Guy. I love Guy in Final Fight 1 and 3. I think his playing style fits very well in Street Fighter, but it doesn't fit my playing style for sure. But despite that, it's impossible not to like this fighter, so here. Akan. I don't like this fighter the first time I saw it, but it's very cool to play with him and against him, so here. Honda. Honda is one of the characters that I fell in love the first time I saw it, and I still love him today. And playing with him in this game is also very cool, so here. Yugo. Many of you probably know him as Andor from Final Fight. He's my favorite big character from the Street Fighter series, so here. Ibuki. I love ninjas and Ibuki is one of my favorite ones. And although it's not easy playing with her, I love everything in this character, so here. Juri. As almost every female character in Street Fighter, I like Juri. She practices Taekwondo and her moves and special moves are great, so I like her a lot. Ken. Who doesn't love Ken? Ryu and Ken are the heart and soul of Street Fighter series, so second place for now. Makoto. I like Makoto's story, personality and her moves and special moves, so here. Oni. Oni is the form that Akuma takes when he becomes one with the Satsu no Ado, and just like Akuma, I hate him. Poison. I like Poison since I saw her in the first Final Fight, and although is my least favorite Final Fight character in this game, I like her a little. Rolento. Rolento is the boss in the industrial area of the first Final Fight and the boss in Italy in Final Fight 2. In my opinion, all Final Fight bosses are great, and this one is no exception. Rose. Rose was not one of my favorite fighters when I saw her in the first Street Fighter Alpha, but I like her in this one, so here. Rufus. I like Rufus' design and his fighting moves, but I don't like his story and his winning quotes are so long. So I'm going to put him here, just because in my opinion he's not very hype and entertaining. Ryu. Ryu is my favorite Street Fighter character and my second in any fighting game after Terry Bogard, so first place by far. Sagat. I love the Muay Thai King. He's still the one Street Fighter boss that I love, and playing with him is great, so third place. Sakura. Who doesn't love a schoolgirl with Ryu and Ken moves? I love everything about this character, the ultra, special and super moves, story. She's also cute, funny, and I love playing with her, so here. Seth. Another Street Fighter boss that I don't like, it's just a character with no charisma, so here. Yang. I like Yang, and I like everything about him. Yang and Jung bring so much to the Street Fighter series, and it's very hype seeing top players playing with him in tournaments, so here. T-Hawk. I love T-Hawk since the first time I saw him. He have good reach and his moves do a ton of damage, so here. Vega. Personally, I prefer Vega in Street Fighter 2 because his links are very hard to do in this game, but of course I still like him very much. Yun. Just like Yang, I love him, and although I prefer Yang a little bit more, I like Yun very much too. Zangief. The Red Cyclone and one of the original fighters from Street Fighter 2. And of course, just like almost everybody from Street Fighter 2, I like him very much. So that's it, it's complete. As you can see, I love almost every fighter in this game. Please let me know in the comments, which is your favorite Ultra Street Fighter 4 character. As always, I hope you like this video and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.